How's it going, guys? Thanks for watching another video. So tonight I continue my quest in trying to find the most lightweight EDC knife from Spyderco. And if you didn't see my last video I did, I took 6 Spyderco knives and I reduced them down to just one. If you want to check out that video, check out the link right up here. But tonight we're having a look at a great candidate for lightweight EDC from Spyderco. I'm talking about the Native 5. As always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase a Native 5 or you want to check out the specs, make sure to check the link in the description below. Okay, let's have a closer look at the Native 5. Let's take a measurement here weight-wise. And for me, remember, I kind of like having my knives around the weight of a deck of cards for EDC. So that's 3.4 ounces without the box. It's right around 3.2. So we got 2.4 ounces. That's as much as a Para 3 or even a Delica 4. So it definitely passes my weight requirement. And lengthwise, definitely within the size of a Sharpie. Yeah, totally fits within there. Get you look that way. And also, this is extremely narrow for a Spyderco knife because there's no hump here by the thumb hole. We'll get a good look at it side by side here. In fact, what I'll do is here, that's about how thick it is if you want to put a quarter on it. Maybe you can put 2 quarters on it. Maybe a quarter and a half. And then, of course, the thickness, I try to keep it the size of a chopstick, and that works out pretty good. So for me, it passes all the size and weight requirements. Let's talk about the blade itself. Here's a close-up look of the Native 5's bidirectional FRN grips, and FRN stands for fiberglass reinforced nylon. And you can see how it's lower on one side and it tips up on the other side, and they meet kind of at the spider there. This really does give you a lot of traction and friction when you're cutting so you don't lose your grip. And as far as the texture goes, you can see how my skin's coming off in certain areas there. Some of the lightweight grips are smooth, like the Para 3, not as grippy. So this one has a lot of grip on it. And the Native 5's pocket clip also is truly ambidextrous, so you can carry it left or right-handed, tip up or tip down. And if you roll it over to the top half of the knife, we can see that this is a lockback design, so it's kind of difficult to flick open with one hand. It's very smooth, but a little bit stiffer as compared to a liner lock or a compression lock. And it looks like a nylon backspacer with a little bit of jimping on here. Another thing Spyderco has started doing is putting screws, like Torx screws, to hold their knives together, so it's a lot easier to disassemble and clean, or maybe do modifications that you might want to do down the line. Alright, let's talk about the blade up front here. You got some nice S30V steel in there, very good edge retention. You're going to spend a lot less time sharpening, and when you do got to sharpen it, it takes a super fine edge and is very easy to work with. Satin finish, drop point blade. You got a little swedge at the top here on both sides. Let me turn it around so you can see the thickness of the actual blade itself. You can see the jimping on the spine and on the finger choil down there at the bottom. So when you're gripping it up front here, you got maximum control. Very easy to get your whole hand on there. But even if you have to back it down one, you have nice scalloping on the front finger groove, and it's very comfortable in the hand. This is a comfortable knife to hold. Well, alright guys, that's the Native 5. You got a nice drop point blade design. You got S30V steel, a really comfortable grip on the front finger choil, and it's very lightweight at 2.4 ounces. This thing has everything. This might be able to dethrone the current champion, the Para 3. So check out for the comparisons video coming up next. But guys, that's the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase the Native 5, make sure to check the link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give it the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to Chemo365, please do. And remember, I'll catch you guys laters.